What it do? 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 Ladies and gentlemen, energetic, rhythmic, harmonic. Please, Molodi is more than a performance troupe. They are a community of energetic leaders, educators, and seasoned entertainers. Watch how they slap it on the high side, low side, high five. Watch how they do what they do. Thank you. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Las Vegas. We're just going to start by playing a little game with you, all right? Now, here's the rules. When I say okay, you say all right. When I say all right, you say okay. Okay? All right? Okay. All right? Okay. Okay. All right. All right, okay. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was slow enough. Let's try this again. I say okay, then you say all right. Then I say all right, and you say okay. Okay, all right? All right, okay? Okay, okay. I'm watching you. All right, all right. Okay, all right, okay, okay, all right, okay? Oh, okay. We just gonna get into the show.
Oh yeah, Ooh, Dynamics, I see you. Y'all better crescendo. Yep.
That's it. Jam tonight. That's what Freddie said.
You mean Freddie Jackson? Okay, Malik, that was great. Yes.
Now, yeah, we're gonna try this again. New game, okay? New game. When I say hold up, y'all say wait a minute. You got it? All right, let's try it. Hold up. Y'all knew that one. I wonder why. I wonder why Ussens know that one.
You better
Let's
call
try it
them
again.
Ussens.
Hold up. Okay. We're gonna do this one more time for the people in the cheap seats. Hold up.
Wait a minute. What time is it?
Solo time.
Come on. Hey! All right. What you doing? Oh, you're on a little back. Come on. All right. Hey. Uh-oh. You gonna say? I got it. You got it?
We'll take it.
Here we go. Man, Julia. Here comes lady with the African booty. She can do the pom-pom, she can do the flip. First of all, she can kiss.
Hey.
A long time ago.
Long time ago.
I heard it on the radio. It sounds so good to me.
It sounds so good to me.
Stepping with Molodi.
Stepping with both eyes.
Your left, right, lady.
Your left, right, lady.
Keep it in step.
Keep it in step.
Your left, right, left. now, pick up the step, your left, your right, your left.
Your left, your right now, pick up the step. Your left, your right, your left.
Your left, your right now, pick up the step. Hold that step now, drop that step now, shake that step now, walk that step now, slide. Woo! That step.
Your left, your right now, pick up the step now, hold that step now, drop that step now, shake that step now, walk that step now, slide. Woo! That step.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all.
Woo!
Y'all got it. Y'all got it. That takes rehearsal, y'all. That takes rehearsal.
Brothers and sisters.
Yes!
Brothers and sisters.
Yes!
Brothers and sisters.
Yes!
If this be my hand,
His hand,
and this be your face,
your face.
I said if this be my hand, and this be your face, it sounds like. Okay.
We got it.
Okay, what you gonna do? Hey!
Bring it down, man.
Here we go. Come on.
They're not playing.
Why do we step? Has anybody ever heard of the Stono Rebellion? Stono Rebellion was the largest and most gruesome African rebellion here on the United States continent. South Carolina, 1739. Enslaved Africans in the middle of the night rebelled. They escaped, but they didn't just escape. They went with signs that said liberty, that said freedom, because rebelling was not a single act. It happened throughout all of the enslavement period. We did not just settle down and become these submissive people. We rebelled so many times throughout our history. But in 1739, it was the most gruesome one in American history. As a result, in 1740, the South Carolina government enacted what they called the Negro Act. That act made it illegal by law for Africans, enslaved Africans, to have basic human rights. The main ones were reading and writing. It was all about literacy. Because if we were allowed to read and write, we would understand that the things that they were teaching us and telling us were actually opposite of what was real in the law, in the American law, written down. So they tried to restrict us from reading, from writing, from gathering in groups, and from having or playing drums. As African people, that's so central to all of our cultures across all 54 African countries is that drum. And they understood that if you take that middle, that drum beat, that spine away, you might get people who might be submissive. But what did we do? We turned around, we was like, okay, take the drums. We don't need no music, right? We started making the drum beat in our bodies. We started stomping on the floor. We started clapping our hands. We started patting our legs and our bodies, and we imitated the drums on our bodies because we would not allow that beat to stop. That African rhythm, that African drum, it lives in us today. And you see it through some of the solos and duets earlier. The patting juba, the ham bone, early tap dance, which is known as buck dancing, the schoolyard games and patty cake, AKA titty bump, right? You see it in our marching. When we were on the front lines in world wars, we were on the front lines in the world wars. But when the few of us who did return, and we taught our young men and women what marching and what unity is about, you soon see that adopted by the African American fraternities and sororities. All Divine Nine have their own distinct style of stepping, And all of it, that's why we do what we do today. It's all an offshoot of the 1739 Stono Rebellion and the 1740 Negro Act, where they took our drums away. So we step, not just to have fun, but we do. We step not just to make music, but we do. We step because it shows us our resiliency. It shows us our unity. It shows us our brotherhood and our sisterhood. It shows us who we were, and it shows us who we are. These men and women are merely players who understand the sentiment of their instrument and what it was meant to play. Let us play. Come on. Did we forget how to play and who played before us? Until we are in tune again, there is a lack of unison. We don't even sound like we used to. Off beat, off key. Once we were bold instruments gathered in cadence and fought, rejected status quo thoughts of how we ought to be played. Once raisins in the sun, we've become very strange fruit. Without any assistance, we tie the noose. Without any assistance, we lynch our instruments, choking out our unique symphony of sound and color. Without any assistance, we hang in the distance, no longer playing, but allowing ourselves to be played. Let us play with notes and rhythms of an intimate spirituality that still boasts of cultural duality. See, we play both the iambic pentameter of Shakespeare and the verbal runs of Shanghai. Let us play in the keys of we are more than beatbox. We are bebop, jazz, blues, acoustic, cabaret, baroque, and acid rock. Rock, 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 rock. Let us play in the keys of Amiri Baraka, who demanded poems that kill. Now we command our instrument to do the same. Kill the noise. Never again to be told who we were, but to remember who we are. We are men and women who are merely players, understanding the sentiment of our instrument and what it was meant to play, meant to be. So let us play. Rejoice, reverb, reprise, resonate, let us be revolution, renaissance, rebirth of a nation, rededication to the men and women who played before us.
Give me some more.
Thank you guys. We are Molodi. Follow us on all the social. Molodi and Molodi Live. Enjoy the rest of the festival. Thank you.
And that's why they can't keep.
That's
can't
right,
be
you
compared
guys.
to nobody else. Can't be compared to nobody else.
Molodi.
That's what's up, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
And that's why they can't be compared to nobody else. Woo! That was good. That was